So we'll be starting on our back. But give yourself a moment just to settle in. Notice how you're feeling. Bring the knees in for a hug. Good squeeze. Rock it out a few times side to side. Getting ready for our 2-knee twist. So you'll keep the knees in, but the arms stretch out one line with the shoulders. Rock the knees over and down to the right. Contract the tummy gently, knees to center, and then over and down to the left. Now you'll repeat this a few times, so you can inhale to the center and exhale into the twist. Head can turn in the opposite direction of the legs, if that's comfortable for your neck. And then starting to move with your breath, you want to add a bit of core. Through the center, the legs extend towards straight, and you keep twisting, maybe not quite so deep, but tummy strong. Try to keep your knees together, feet together. And just coming into the last round or two. So I like to bend my knees again and just let that twist really sink into the lower back. When you're done, back to center, hug in. Keep the shoulders soft. And as feet float down to the floor, we're just going to set it up for spinal lift or bridge with the breath. So this one, you'll start with your hands either on the hip creases or palms to thighs. And with that next inhale, lift your hips and reach the arms up over your head towards or maybe to the floor. And then exhale, hips down, hands to thighs. Now repeat this one a few times. Long inhales, lifting, reach through the arms. Exhales bring you down softly. And then as you're moving with your breath there, cultivating whole body awareness, so anchoring through the feet, legs firm, pelvis up. As we're creating that length, we're going to hold the last one up there. So give that an inhale to lift, and then hold it here and breathe. So the weight's going to shift back towards shoulders. Just keep your throat soft, neck is relaxed. You can lift your heels just to give yourself a tiny bit more lift off through the hips. But breathe, smooth and steady flow. First, we'll lower the heels. Bring the arms down to the sides. And then gently release spine, hips, buttocks down to the floor again. Coming to pigeon on the back, right ankle to left knee, and we'll hug the left knee in. Now let this feel good, so you can squeeze in, you can rock gently side to side. If you'd like to add the twist, we're going to keep the legs close, stretch the arms out one line with shoulders for support, and then just rock the legs over and down to the left, slip the right ankle into the left knee. A couple of deep breaths from here, nice release for the lower back. When you're ready, just help the legs to come back into the center. And from the center, uncross, recross, squeeze in. Rock it out a few times, side to side. For the twist, come to center but release the grip. And then just start to tip the legs over and down to the right. You can always bring the right hand or elbow to the top knee. The closer the knees are to your shoulder, the deeper the twist. Just a few deep breaths. See if you can spread your breath all the way down towards your lower back. Legs heavy, shoulders heavy. And then help the legs to come back into center, uncross, hug in. Float feet to the floor. So we're rolling out over to your right side. Pressing up into cat. Now this one's a little weird, so let me tuck my shirt in. But as you center off, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Start of the arch of angry cat. So tail in, shin and mid back to the ceiling. And then through neutral, squeeze your right hip towards your right shoulder. Go through the arch of angry cat, left hip to left shoulder. You just sort of wave the spine. So it's a side stretch through an arched back. There's no right way to do this. Any kind of pace or tempo that feels good. Keeping the breath flowing free. And spine to neutral again. Tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Lift those hips up, back, and away. Try tipping the heels up and then over to the right, back up and over to the left. So you might not come all the way to the outer edge of the foot. Towards works too. We just want to rock the legs, keep leaning back, and you'll feel a side stretch from here. Now, as both heels sink back and down, melt your heart backwards. Let the right leg stretch up, and then step through into a lunge. And we're coming up for this one, so either back leg straight or knee to the floor. Find your balance, and as the torso comes up, arms up for crescent. Now we are working variation here as well, so as you're reaching up, interlace fingers, index up, and then side stretch to your right. So you reach up and over, try to point to where the ceiling and wall meet on the right side. See if you can roll your left shoulder back, arms straight as you can manage. Breathe all the way down those left side ribs. When you rock back to the center, you'll release the grip. Bring your left hand to the floor directly under your left shoulder and right arm straight up to the sky. Now, sometimes I'll actually get more twist if I bring my hand to my knee, so you've got some leverage. If you can reach the arm up, think about opening the chest and stacking the shoulders. You can try with the back leg straight, even tipping top arm overhead to diagonal. Pause for a full breath, and then slow release. Make your way back into downward facing dog. When you're ready for the other side, left leg kicks up, stepping through for lunge, either back leg straight or knees on the floor. Find your balance, get organized, and then as you center it off, arms up. So we don't want to hang out of the hips. Find that stability from the waist down. And as the arms come up and you interlace, side stretch to the left. Roll the right shoulder back ever so gently. Again, arms straight as you can. Let's breathe all the way down, right side ribs, right waist. You take that length, rock back to the center, bring right hand or fist to the floor directly under right shoulder, and reach the left arm straight up. Now again, you can always go hand to knee if that gives you more twist, or reach up and stack the shoulders. Try pressing back leg straight. Try adding the side stretch, top arm overhead to diagonal, but you find your lines, breathe into them. And then as you're floating left hand down, step back into downward dog. Pedal the heels out really anytime. We're coming to a forward fold, so I'm going to the middle of my mat. Let the feet meet the hands. Take your bow. Any kind of free movement that helps the back of the body lengthen out. Setting up for chair, so we'll walk the feet until they touch. Start to bend the knees. As you're sinking the hips back and down, squeeze the knees together. You can prop up elbows to knees, stay here, or reach the arms out ahead. Contract the tummy gently, start to arch up like the shape of a lightning bolt, and breathe. That's a powerful pose. The weight shifts back towards heels, hips sink back and down, but the heart gently picks up off the tummy. You can lift the toes, last breath, and then gently bow back down into your forward fold. The feet step out about the width of the mat, feet turn out about 45 degrees, lower down into a squat. You could always leave hands on floor for more stability, or hands to your heart, forearms pressed towards a solid line. Bring the right hand to the floor, push right arm against inner right knee, and just stretch the left arm up. Big inhale, and then exhale down to switch. So right arm up, and then bring it down. Next stretch, interlace your fingers, slide hands around the back of the head. You curl yourself up into a little ball, so hands heavy. Get all that length along the back of the spine, back of the neck, and then release down to sit. Now, as you're sitting from here, we'll pull some strength back into the center of the body. So rocking back for boat. You might just hover the feet. Try extending the arms out ahead, legs halfway, so lower legs parallel with floor. Reach the arms up. Try a bit more extension through the legs if you can manage. Keep your heart lifted. Tummy strong. Don't forget to breathe. One more extension through the arms, through the legs, and then you bring it down, cross the ankles, and take a gentle fold. Make a pillow if you like, palm on top of palm. Bow your head down. Deep breath in. Long breath out.